Season 59, war number 11. Today we've matched up against Zine, and the bands are Corvus, Sinister, Onslaught, Serpent, and Bastion. And my team today is going to be Tigra, Jean Grey, and Dark Phoenix. And I'm starting today on Path 5 against this Gorr here. And yeah, the whole theme for this war video is a bunch of fights dying extremely fast, which is just kind of what happens when Tigra gets on the team, it feels like. But this is just going to be completely absurd, and some of the Jean fights are kind of ridiculous too. But we'll start against this Gorr here, and I just need to get this guy to drop a special with Neutralize active, and then we're going to do 4 dashbacks, and then go for the heavy attack, and then just, I think we just go for it. And I think he just dies, or maybe a special 1 kills him. Nope, that special 2 does it. So Gorr down in 23 seconds, and we move on to fight Mojo on node 14. We're going to take this fight with Jean Grey. Not too threatening of a fight. Mojo has the tactics, so we will be getting power detonations on us over time, but as long as I do not dex, Jean Grey doesn't get any buffs, so we're just going to kill him very fast. And I'm just going to go for the special 1 here, get some passive narrow shocks, and then go ahead and block his special 1s, just try not dex it. Force field means we can just afford to take a little bit of block damage anyway, and then I'm going to go for my special 2 right here, and he's going to almost die. He's at 7%, just waiting to get a parry, get it, and then do a couple hits, and he's dead in 36 seconds. We move on to section 2, where we'll fight this Adam Warlock on strike, counter, vitality, never back down. And this one's gonna go pretty simple for Tigra. We get him in the corner, bait his special 1, make it miss, and then he's just gonna get a special 2 to face after a couple heavies and die. As you see here, heavy attack, more ruptures, special 2, he's gone. That's gonna be it. So that's down, and then we're gonna go fight Bishop on node 29 now. And this one I'm gonna go ahead and activate a PS1 boost. EMP mods on this node. I do not have any way of dealing with the shocks, so we're just gonna kill him before he drops a special attack. I just need him to drop a heavy attack or 2, and then there's 1. And then we'll go ahead and grab the second one right there, and now he's dead. So special 2, and yeah, Bishop is gone. Am I gonna need the special 1? Yep, and that'll finish the job. So Bishop goes down, and we're finally at the mini bosses now. So we're gonna start against this Lumatrix here. I'm taking this with Jean. Odin pre-fights came from an alliance mate of mine who is going to allow me with the Odin pre-fights to take control of Rich Get Richer, which is kind of why they're here. Obviously the shock resistance aptitude doesn't really matter, but the fact that Lumatrix can't get Rich Get Richer is what matters here, because if he drops a special 1, which he just does into my hard block like that, he gets the buffs, but he can't take control of the power gain. And in fact, I'll take control of the power gain if I have a dex buff on me, because then I'll have 1 more than him. So I'm going to go for the special 2 right there. He fails 1 of the burst damage from his SIG ability, but I'm going to catch him with my special 1, and that's just going to kill him. And yeah, there goes Lumatrix. That mini was down in 34 seconds, and now we're going to go fight Yelena. This Yelena is on node 41, which is Power Focus 2. So she's going to be getting closer to 2 bars faster, and then it also has Bubble Shield, so my block proficiency is going to be reduced as the fight goes on. And then her 10th hit in my block is going to be unblockable, but Jean's not going to really care. We're going to just do normal special 1 into special 2 with Jean, and she's going to die very, very fast. Ideally, she drops a special attack right after I finish hitting her, so that the root timer I'll be able to not get rooted from, because if she does it like immediately after I finish hitting her, I do have the time to counter the special before the root gets on me, but it does cut it close sometimes. 11 Neros right there, and then she's going to drop the special 1, and I believe I'm going to be able to get the hit off right in time. It was like a couple frames. And here it's just like, okay, I'll get to a special 2, and then she's dead. So that'll be the end there. She goes to combo my block, which is perfect. And then I go for a heavy into my special 2, and she's almost dead actually. Special 1's gonna finish the job right there with power backs. So yeah, full health for that fight. It goes down in 54 seconds, and we move on to fight Red Skull now on node 45. This is one of the few fights that takes a little bit of time. This was probably my worst attempt doing this fight. I've done it like 3 times before with Dark Phoenix. It just works where you just use a 1-hit heavy attack and a 1-hit special 1, so you're barely triggering Hazard Shift ever, and go ahead and just do your damage through the Nova Flames as you get them. Pulverize on the heavy attack as well helps a lot. I'm backed into my corner, but that's fine. It's not that bad. I can corner play pretty well, and it's not like I have anything hard to dex in the corner. I can just parry until he gives me an opening. So here I'm going to try to get him to drop a special 1, which he does right there, and then I dex it, go for the heavy, and then he's going to, or I'm going to drop a special 1, and he's going to drop his, and then heavy attack. Oh no, I hit into the auto block on accident, but that's fine. It's not that big a deal. So here, special 1 again in a moment after he drops his, and as you can see, the Nova Flames are just doing consistent damage. It's nothing crazy, but it's just the fact that we're barely ever hitting him in this fight that makes it to where it's really safe. So here he drops a heavy, I drop my special 1, just keep power gaining to more special 1s, which is perfect, and then he's almost dead now. I do miss the dex there, but it's fine. Drop my special 1 there, and he goes down. So yeah, just under 90 seconds there, and we're going to go fight Onslaught here with Jean, which is famously going to be a bit of a longer fight. Yeah, the windows of time for this fight are often annoying for Jean, but I do make a pretty big mistake in this fight, which you'll see later. I could use Tigra for this and either kill him in 30 seconds or struggle to kill him based off of how the AI plays. Like, I've almost assigned myself Tigra to this fight before, but every time I've had Jean on my team as well, so I just use Jean instead because it's kind of safer. Because you never need to worry about the falter with Jean, which if you're playing the neutralize right with Tigra, you don't have to worry about that either, but it's a little bit harder. You just have to have really, really good Onslaught AI, which isn't always a guarantee, so I usually just use Jean instead. And here's where I'm going to make a mistake. I'm going to go ahead and combo into a Relic, and then drop my heavy, which is actually going to let me use a special 3 instead of a special 2. So yeah, that was dumb. I didn't even realize how much power I had, I guess, or, well, I mean I did, but I kind of forgot that my special 3 would be able to be activated with that much less power. It's not going to mean anything bad. I honestly thought in the moment that I might push Onslaught red because I couldn't remember what his power was before I dropped it, but it was not high enough for that to happen, so yeah, it does place a couple extra Neuroshock passives, but yeah, they're going to fall off before he can use another special 2 or anything, so it's just a little bit of additional chip damage. And there, I do a counter punch. I knew the crush was going to make me eat the hit anyway, but it didn't really make a difference, especially when I had my force field up. So I'm going to do a couple hits here, and then back up for fight or flight. I'm going to do the counter punch again, except my medium whiffed, and then he parried me, which was weird, but whatever, it was fine. And then I'm going to dex a special 2, and then go for my special 2, and he's going to die. So yeah, it was a weird fight, should have gone a lot better, but yeah, it was pretty safe. And then the last fight this war is going to be Enchantress on 49 with Tigra. This one, I'm going to use a PS1 boost, activate all my Mystic power backs and stuff in case she doesn't play ball and stuff. And then I'll go for a couple heavy counters, and then she's going to die as soon as I remove the initial spells, which are the intercept ones, luckily. So that makes it a little bit easier. It would have been best if it was like green, green, purple, or green, purple, purple, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'm going to bait one heavy attack, or am I just going to go for another special 2? No, I'm going to bait a heavy attack, and then this is going to kill her. So that's an Enchantress mini-boss down in 33 seconds, I think it was. Well, it's 28 actually, even better. So yeah, we did win this war 25-4, and even better thing about this war is my battle group got a donut, which is awesome. I haven't planned a donut in a very long time, so that felt pretty good to be able to achieve again. So thank you to all the guys in BG2 for getting me there. And we have one more war left in the season. Hopefully it's a win and we can lock out Masters. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.